because we are very different personality in terms of female, right? She will be more like she more alpha compared with me. Alpha here is not mean like you noisy, like loud, but you still have your feminine side. But alpha is the people that need people around them to, like you say, you need attention from people. So I'm a Sigma woman. Sigma woman is like you don't need approval from others. You just be you. The world cannot take you. It's their problem, not you, right? So, and that's the why I respect
I'm learning
the leadership between Alpha woman and Sigma woman. If you really learn about that, and you will realize that Sigma woman don't seek for power. They always have a lot of power because they can capable to do a lot of things, and they tend to be responsibility come to them, and they just say yes, they have to, but then they doesn't looking for that, right? So if but with Alpha woman, they need crowd, they need approval from a lot of people, and they need to be loud. They want to be heard, and and when people around them cheers them up, they feel more powerful. That's just how we born, like you know. And that's the very when I was young, when I don't have knowledge, I would don't understand this much, but now I understand why I'm so different with other people. So people like me sometimes make the world feel like, oh my god, you're just so arrogant or like so hard to close. And I told you this month it's already fifth guy or fifth person I meet tell me like, I don't know, I walk past you, your face show me that you're so arrogant. I'm just not arrogant, I'm just thinking a lot.
And it's not even the end of the month.
Yes, I'm not. But when with Denise, right, she will give people the impression like, hey, look at me. And then she will give people a lot of fun. She will give people a lot of like energy, the warmth, the cheer up the room. She was good with that. I'm not good with that.
But I need to learn. Okay, I'm still practicing. I'm not need to learn. I have learned it already, but I'm still practicing. Because like you say, it's nature.
Yes.
Right. So I'm still practicing being okay. If somebody doesn't hear me, I'm like, it comes up like, hey, how come nobody's listening to me? Then after I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just continue lah. Then I just listen and learn.
Yeah.
So it's about practice also. But it does hurt. Yeah. That was why when I was younger, I stopped talking. Because I talk and nobody hear. So at the end I was hurt. And when I was younger, I was hurt, and I didn't know how to process that. I didn't know how to, because younger you were taught to just shut up, right? You know what I mean? Like you don't talk so much, lah. You don't talk so much. And then I learned that. So I was like, every time I talk, I get scolded. So I was hurt.
Yeah.
So then after that, that's why I stopped speaking when I was young. But then now
I think like speak up is okay, but then sometimes how do we going to speak up with the conversation we feel like quality, which is very tough.
Like adding value. Right?
Yeah. But then also, this is like I will tell you guys, because
sometimes I feel like, is it because that it makes me question myself?
You feel like work all the time, right?
No, I question myself. Like, is it because people's impression of me is that I have nothing of value to add to this conversation? That is why unconsciously they're shutting me out. And it's very interesting. You see in a group setting, right? When they're talking about serious things, right? When I talk, it's not that they purposely ignore me. They don't like, it's just suddenly it's like it doesn't register. You get what I mean? That means that there's an impression of me that they have that is filtering out. You know what I'm trying to say? So sometimes it makes me wonder, is that how people perceive me? But then when they talk about fun stuff, then immediately people will start listening to me. So that is the impression they have. You get what I mean? It's a sign of the impression they have of me now. So sometimes I get very sad. Like, is it because I have nothing of value to add to the conversation? That I feel like
it's
because Sagittarius, we need affirmation from the crowds.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, I'm practicing that it's okay. I affirm myself. It's okay.
And
this smart girl.
In this scenario, right? I would say like it's why I'm saying it's the art, because I will never tell you every time I go out and meet new people with success become a networking or whatever. You get what I mean, right? Sometimes you meet people and like you just have to take life lightly, and I think also because the circle of people that you meet is always the same. I'm very risky in terms of meeting new people. Like sometimes people like can just this weekend trip and just go. Like a bunch of people I don't know, and I just go. Right? I don't analyze so much that kidnap me in Bangkok or something will happen. You know, I'm not going to do that.
I
Right?
wouldn't analyze also, but
Yeah.
then, yeah.
But then, what kind of goal you will aim for? Like, oh, first I will have fun myself. I will learn something new, and definitely, if in a way that I meet a cute new friends here, Colombia, and stay in Vietnam, and we will have a great time and chit chat as for 2 days. So yeah, that's how.
Maybe she can speak Vietnamese.
No, she speak English, but like she live in Vietnam, so we have something in common to talk.
That means the culture she knows.
Yeah, so it's like I say, like you just need to meet a one solid person, you know, the one event, or one
What she's
trip.
saying is out of 10, you probably it's already very good and lucky.
Yeah, you get one. Yeah, and the other 10 sometimes you are
the
like
average is like 20 out 1 out of
you
20.
and Denise would think like that's what she said she learned, like she would think like people, everybody would love to talk to me, but not true. It's a lot of people don't like me in the conversation, or sometimes only old people love. Okay, young people they don't. I go to like beach party or like yacht party or whatever. You will realize
Yacht
on
party, no?
yeah, like yacht party. So it's like
I thought yacht party. What is yacht party? You go to yacht
everybody will
Yeah.
start want to selfie post, especially younger. They would don't like to talk to the girl like me. The girl like me is too boring. You know, so it's like they would more prefer the person like Denise, you know.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
So how do I deal with a situation like that? I just don't bother. I just look at the sea, look at the beach, and I look at the people that in the area that I may can have a and sometimes you have zero people inside there that you can have a conversation. Then I go talk to the chef. I go talk to the
So
waitress.
it's important that that's why it's important that she is okay to be alone by herself.
Yes.
Because she can talk to herself also. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm really. Like if I go to the party and everybody know each other, I know none of them. I still can enjoy myself by look at the sky, look at the tree, look
Have
at the
some
food,
good food.
have a good food, enjoy how they design. Like I say, and observe people to learn how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they carry the conversation, how the hand texture, everything can learn. Every moment, every second you go there. If you want to turn it to disaster of complaining, yawning like, why I'm here, I'm wasting my time today, I didn't meet any new person, then also can be a disaster by choice.
A new goal for myself.
But then if you go all this event and even you meet zero people that you know going to be anything add to your life, but one thing for sure that this event you will learn something from by observing everybody. I love that when I'm sit back and relax and observe people, I learn so much.
People watching.
I just learned so much from how some lady try desperately carry themselves to get attention from men, but all the men is just interested in
the LV
business.
here.
Yeah, and then you see some
LV.
the guy on the circle is just they are talking about business, and she would just try to like, oh, which guy can get date, you know, like you just read the room.
But the guys
also,
are not
so
interested in that. They're talking about business.
But this again, then it come back from experience. The girl had to be smart enough to realize, okay, step back, you know, that man
now
talk
is
right
not
now.
my time.
Yeah, and if you still enjoy the guy conversation if you want to do business like me. But if your attention go to all this networking because you want to find a rich husband, then it's different some more.
Then you
So
need
it's
to
like,
step
oh my
back,
god.
just have a drink.
I feel like I should open class about the art of going on this, man. It's the collection of so many years of my life.
I have a new goal for myself. Because I work at a bar.
Yeah.
So there will be lots of chances to observe people, and I have not been using them well.
Yeah.
So I will now reopen my mind and use them better.
Yeah. See what they wear, see what how they talk.
They say the things that they say.
Yes. Read under the line. And then in between the line and go with there. Don't go with like haha.
The obvious.
Also not too deep because they don't want to feel tired.
I mean, yeah, at a bar after a hard day, so nobody is interested.
Yeah. So yeah, but then you were surprised that if you can go to the deep conversation, sometimes you will meet very interesting people.
Oh, the bar all has interesting people, and they're all quite high level, but they don't talk on themselves.
Yes.
It just occasionally comes up, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Then how I know it's because when they do payment, right? I think their card has a weight. But obviously I cannot make it obvious. Like, oh no, they're just like, oh. Then I'm like,
the most people like I meet that have money and they have like Like I
And
have
they're all very humble.
the funny thing, I go with I go date with another guy in the last week, right? And we will go somewhere, and he said, "Do you have some cash? I happen to have like $2 something. I want to buy something from 7-Eleven." And I look at him, I say, "I'm living in Singapore. I don't bring cash."
Just no need, just take
That's
your
how
phone.
I'm answer, right? And no, but the place is you need cash.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then he will look at me like, "You don't have cash? You must be rich girl." Then I say, "I'm not rich, but I'm only bringing the small pouch."
Good,
Yeah,
good.
because we're lazy, right?
make it
I'm like-
convenient.
and for me, it's like I'm not going to save few cents to just go to the place and buy the bottled water cheaper by payment cash. I don't mind to pay the bottled water $10 and sit in a
Use
lounge.
my phone and
Yeah, and I'm sorry. That's what people say. I'm so arrogant. I just don't want waste time to do things.
just for that few cents.
Yeah, just for
If
just
it's
few
a few
cents.
$100, you will consider.
Yeah, it's like no, even few $100, I will pay. I will pay to just give me a peace of mind and convenience. For example, you go travel is one of example. You can go to the whole bunch of Bangkok and buy a bunch of things like local cheap, but you're not going to do that. You just go to cold storage next door, buy some snack and bring back.
Whatever's as closest.
Yeah.
If the closest to her is the cheap supermarket, she'll go cheap supermarket.
Yeah.
Closest to her expensive store, she goes expensive supermarket.
Exactly. It doesn't. My time is so expensive that I don't.
It has to be worth more than your time per minute.
Yes.
Let's say per minute her time is worth $1,000. That minute she must save $2,000.
Yeah.
Then it's worth it.
Yeah. I'll tell you one of struggling I have in
It's an
Singapore,
accounting thing.
like cut hair forever, right? Because my daughter always want to cut hair, very weird timing and last minute. So we'll go to the
It's a
Korean
mysterious
shop.
thing.
Yeah, it's like
last minute.
yeah, last minute. Like
the
it kind of,
the
it
main
kind
thing
of,
is the last minute.
kind of you tell her for a whole month you want to cut the hair a little bit, and she will no, and then suddenly she out of school, she said, "Mommy, I'm ready. Let's go cut hair." And I was like,
now.
and because I don't have cash, and this shop they only take like exactly $10 or $12, so they have to be exactly $10 and $2 to book in the machine, right? And that's for me is so annoying. Like you in Singapore, you should update yourself, but then the end. Now I of course I solved the problem by go other shop, and cut hair in Singapore you need to book in advance and all that. It's so troublesome. You want to walk in like that, you have to still use that kind of shop. But then I come back, I don't feel the timing that I have to go draw $50, go to the shop, buy something, and now most of the shop is cashless. You bring $50 in, they also say I don't have cash. You got pay now.
I don't have change for you.
They don't have change for you, and then you have to go from this shop to another shop to another shop, buy a bunch of things that your house already have, repeatedly buy, just to have exactly $10 and $2 for the machine, which is, and that's why I'm saying like, again, I come back. It's a practical thing. It's like it don't make sense anymore when, and when the guy asks me that kind of question, I feel like it's nothing to do with rich. It's just convenient. I'm not carrying cash because first of all, I'm girl. I walk around already a bunch of things on my body. The lesser I carry, the more relaxed I am. It doesn't feel like I want to carry so many stuff. Okay, I already a mom. I carry a bunch of things when I go out with my daughter, and I don't have a need.
Mountain of
things for my princess. I don't want to carry more things for myself. Become a dapper woman.
Herself is like, if I can put everything on my phone, I just carry my phone.
Yes, exactly. and you know me, right? I go out with a small pouch in front of me. That's
It's
it.
just key, phone, and maybe a card or two.
That's it. Life is so amazing.
And then put slippers on. Piak, 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 piak.